good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another weekly Montreal Canadiens series videos called Let's Talk Habs. Yes, it's Monday. Usually we do Sunday, but because Montreal play a both game this weekend, we wait until today to present to you the video of the Let's Talk Habs. I have a lot of information to talk about the CAREY prize, DUCHARME, the MUPPET, the PETRY, and what's happening for Montreal for the last couple of games and what's coming for them for the upcoming week. So don't go nowhere. Stay with me. I'm going to give you everything you need to know about your Montreal Les Bleu Blanc Rouge. And you know what? You know the drill. Yes, click on here if you are not subscribed. Click on the likes if you like this video. And finally, tell me what you think about my video about the Montreal Canadiens Let's Talk Habs series video we do every week at the Hockey Nation live show. Let's dive in about what's happening this week, what we're going to talk about. Let's start right away right here. And the first thing I want to mention to you, we're going to review all the games this week. We're going to give you a couple injury update. I'm going to talk about the veterans, Paul Biron and Gallagher are back in the lineup. Price meet the reporter, the media, last night before the game against Columbus Blue Jacket. PETRY maybe need to go. Prospect review, what happening with a couple of prospects for the Montreal Canadiens and some of the NHL draft 2022. And at the end, I'm going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens. They have an off week, but at the end, don't go nowhere. I have a surprise. So stay with me until to the end of this video. Let's dive in. First thing I want to talk about the Montreal Canadiens. Last week played 4 games. Monday, of course, and then after that, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And they have also a game. They are 0-4-0, honestly, during the week. So another bad performance. For them, last 6 games, we talk about, coach. Yes, they are 0-4-2 the last 6 games. Prior to the last 4 games they went last week, remember, they lost in OT in Colorado and they lost in Vegas and OT. The differential goal guy is minus 15. What do you talk about, coach? Yes, minus 15. Unbelievable, their performance. They have scored only 11 goals and they gave 26. Bad performance overall for the goaltender. Anderson, what Primo did in Colorado. Anderson, what Montembeault did prior to that one there. But I'm talking about last week. Every game, they removed the goaltender after the second period, after the first period, and during the first period yesterday. Whatever is Primo, Montembeault, both are right now on the bad situation. They cannot keep Montreal in the game. They cannot stop the puck, and they really, really struggle. Anderson they are the goal netter 3 and 4 and the depth chart on Montreal Canadiens, but that's not give an excuse. They are not the only one killed here. But I want to mention their performance is not great because the next thing I want to talk about is the bad zone coverage and defensive zone. That's something they have. They get better if they want to continue to perform at the level. At least it makes sense, or they can stay in the game and not to give a differential of 4, 5, 6 goals per night like they did last week. They wave finally Nico. Nico is back in Laval. I'm going to talk about a little bit later. They lost, unfortunately, last week. Bad news. Jonathan Drouin is going to be out for a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks with a wrist problem. This something happened to him in the past. They lost David Savard for 8 weeks. Another bad news for the Montreal Canadiens. Whatever you're thinking, Savard is not important for Montreal. That's another veteran out. And finally, Christian Dvorak is not going to play until at least before the All-Star game. So we expect maybe him next week. That's something we have to follow up about that. And of course, we know Armia and Caulfield are back from Wisconsin, where they were stuck for the COVID-19. They are now in the underage of the team. Finally, the return of Gallagher and Biron last night again, a Columbus Blue Jacket, where they did not make, honestly, a big difference. As Weekly 2022, Carey Price conference talk about his injury, his intensity, is his future. A couple of great questions for the media to him. Carey Price, very calm, very great posture and composure about that conference. You know, he was on the Zoom, honestly. Came to the hockey game this weekend to watch the Montreal Canadiens. You know, he mentioned about a problem with his knee. So the problem he got right now, since last October, he set back twice. That's how it is difficult for him mentally about his physicality, about his right knee. He on the setup now to get a little bit better. And the next couple of weeks, he's going to learn more if he's going to consist his program, or again, could be a third time he's going to be a setback. That's the one problem. The second thing, I'll be honest with you, I tried to resume this in about 2 minutes. He talked about worry he is on his career, on his future, and not as a Montreal Canadiens, but what he can come back or be back like is the Carey Price we know and he knows. Can he perform the same level? Those worries about himself, that's what he's thinking right now, about what the knee is going to respond at the end of the day. So that's the situation with him. Then he mentioned, they asked him, do you want to leave? Do you want to stay? And what he's thinking. He said, honestly, with a real through of himself, he's been a Montreal Canadiens since the beginning, and he wants to finish as his career with the Montreal Canadiens. He's the only way he recognizes himself wearing a jersey and NHL with the logo of Montreal Canadiens. His family love it. He love it. The kid love it. He have no problem at that moment. He feel the pain. He feel that he's hurt. He feel the pain for the players, for the team, the management. He understand it's never fun what we at that moment. And the player, they not like it. And it's not fun to lose. Never like to lose. And that's the situation right now with Carey Price overall. And in 2 minutes, I can mention to you. So, honestly, two things I can remind on this one, remind me, is this part. Patient, I have to wait what's the situation with him, all right? And we have to see what his knee is going to be in the next couple of weeks. That's the only way. So I cannot tell you right now he's coming back, he's not coming back, he's going to be traded, he's going to be traded. We'll see the next couple of weeks what the situation with Carey Price. At least we heard from him, we saw him, and that's the best thing at that moment. We have to be transparent and see. And he talked a little bit about the situation with the mental illness he got. You know, he's grateful and thankful about the situation around this. I apologize, the noise behind me. I live in Florida, and we have people cut the grass right now. So if you hear that, I apologize. They mentioned also about that situation, about his mental. He said, look, he's grateful, he's thankful about the support he got from the Montreal Canadiens, the NHLPA, and also for his family, his friends, and the fact, the respect, and what he need at that moment. He feel better about this, and he mentioned about when anybody have a problem with that, to open up and to ask for help. That's the best way to go through that one over there. The next one about this is a prospect for the Montreal Canadiens. My point to you, you can see, really impressed by Jan Mézak. He's on fire. Mézak got 3 points yesterday, and Mézak also have 3 goals Saturday night, so he have 6 points, and he continues to perform with the Hamilton Bulldogs at that moment. Albert Ejak, guys, you have to give him credit for Albert. He got 2 assists yesterday. They beat the Kingston of the Shane Wright, honestly, and he have a 1 assist the game before when he won 6-3. Great year so far, the veteran at 20 years old. It's just someone you have to follow up for his development, but Arbor right now is doing very well. Shake Wright, the next possible, the first round pick NHL draft, have a great weekend after he got really shut down the last couple of games. We know he have 0 point yesterday, and the last, again, Jan Mézak 5-2. But prior to that one, guys, Mézak have a great weeks overall. He have at least 4.1 game with 4 assists. I tried to get the next game he play, and it's not on that sheet behind that, but he have a 3 point prior to that one over there. So Shane Wright have a better weeks, honestly. Caden, goalie with Edmonton Oilers King, doing well also, 1 point and the last 1 assist last night, 2 points prior to that one over there. The team's going looking great. They won 6-0, 7-0. That's the thing, could be at the Memorial Cup with all the kinds of fun players inside that team. But CAREY over there is doing well. So that's happening for the prospect for overall for the Montreal Canadiens. You can look at about that sheet over there. Honestly, I can disappear for a few seconds. You can see about that one there. Otherwise, a little bit strength for Sean Farrell and Harris last week, very quiet. But that's what we are at that moment. The next thing I want to talk about is I know I nicknamed now the MUPPET. Jeff PETRY. I understand what he did in the past. It is what it is, all right? But it's a Jeff PETRY I'm talking today. And I call him the MUPPET, the yellow icon. We lost Jeff PETRY, and PETRY want to leave. PETRY does not want to play with Montreal anymore. After every game he make a mistake, he gave at least 1 or 2 goals. He's not the only responsible in Montreal Canadiens. This I understand. But I'm talking about the player, the individual human being. The Jeff PETRY complaining he become the bad apple. In French, we saw in Pon pour it. It's all negative around him. He dislikes now the Montreal Canadiens. He does not want to be inside the locker room. He does not like DUCHARME. He's complaining about everything, everything. And the family is now in Michigan. The wife now part of the fighting with a lot of fans on the social media and everything like that. She tried to protect the husband and complaining about other things, and it became right now a drama saga. It's time to go. It is what it is. I don't want to go deep on the play he does. Yesterday, a turnover at the blue line, breakaway goal. The game prior to that, he got beat on the board. It's constantly mistake after mistake, and he does not play with intensity. It's not the Jeff PETRY we know in the past. It's far to be there. I understand got another assist yesterday. It's all a thing. I understand those stuff. But in general, his defensive coverage is not there. It's pushing, join the rush, and skating all the way, controlling the puck, carrying the puck. That kind of offensive we saw him in the past is not there anymore. He still have a $6.25 million to carry on this. It's going to be really difficult for the Montreal Canadiens to make a move with him. But for the benefit of the locker room, for the team, for the fans, and for DUCHARME, and for the new management, they have to take a time right now. They have to find a way to trade Jeff PETRY, whatever you want to send him, and please give him the chance to get out. That's the best way to do this. We understand many of us, we got divorced in life. We don't want to get divorced. We are scared, we are worried, we are fear, everything like that. But that situation will now have to be a term and a final cut between the Montreal Canadiens and the Jeff PETRY. They need the divorce, they not let him go. It's time to make a move right now to find a way how they can trade Jeff PETRY, because that moment it's not helping the team, the veterans, the rookies, the young players, because everything he go around, I'm sure he's negative about everything. That's simple. You can see that. And finally, to be sure to hammer him on the head is his situation. One caution push the goaltender Samuel Montembeault. Sam Montembeault hit him at the head or the body, whatever it is. He lost his mask and he fall. He caution go around. And PETRY, the veteran, the leader, the one supposed to show the lead by example, come to the caution, look like he told him, hey, it was okay. No, it's not okay. And PETRY said after the game, at the press conference, I did not see it. Are you kidding me? You go backward, you go forward, looking to Montembeault, you skating forward through your zone. You don't tell me, you go to tell to the fans and to everybody you didn't see it. You're a liar, Jeff PETRY. You should go. You should trade this guy because he does not deserve to wearing the logo of the Montreal Canadiens, because this is the legacy, the wearing a logo of the Montreal Canadiens. You have a passion, the dedication, that we grow and we learn, and we have a passion about the Montreal Canadiens because Maurice Richard, Henri Richard, Jean Béliveau, Guy Lafleur, Robinson, Patrick Roy, many of them carry on that flame. That logo represents something inside of Montreal. people in Quebec and Canada, and you don't deserve number 26 to be. That's why you are MUPPET. That's why right now you need to get out of the Montreal Canadiens and hope, use a Gordon right now. You do it to find something for him to get out of Montreal Canadiens. That's what is Jeff Petry. Let's move on to the next one. This is what is coming for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming week. They have a week off. They not play anymore until next week after the All-Star game. They have a lot of games coming after that. They have 11 games in February. So from February 9 or 8 to the 28th, so a period about 20, 21 days, they have to play 11 games. So that's represent about 1 game every 2 nights. Some of the night they have 3 games and 4 nights, and 4 games and 6 nights. It's going to be hard. The beauty of this, they have only 3 teams they play right now. They are in the playoff. The rest, the 8 other game, they play against the team lower, below of the playoff at that moment. DUCHARME, keep or fire. Don't go nowhere. I'm coming with the next graphic. Caulfield Laval, say, this is another way they have to figure out with Cole Caulfield. How they keep him or they send him. Cole Caulfield need to be on the ice right now. Need to be developed. And if you keep him in the lineup, DUCHARME, don't let him play 10 minutes, 9, 11 minutes, 12 minutes. He need to be on the top 6, and whatever he make mistake, whatever, but he need to be in the lineup or not. He need to be Laval. He need to play minimum 15, 16, 17, 20 minutes, whatever he wants to play. But Montreal need to develop this young kid, Cole Caulfield. That's what they're missing right now at that moment. Finally, the last graphic, guys. Yes, this is the man I'm talking about. This is the one right now. Yes, I can understand many of you fans. He's not the only one. I understand that part over there. I know he's not the only responsible, that team over there. I understand the injury, the Weber, the Price, the injuries, the COVID. You can put all together. I understand that. But he lost the locker room. He lost everything around. It is what it is. 1 year ago, guys, still 1 year ago, today, end of the January, Claude Julien was still the coach. Marc Bergevin was the GM. We got DUCHARME. Great, but he does not do the job anymore. It's easy to see this. The message does not work anymore. The player does not want to play for him. It's easy to see that. He's a good guy. He's a human being. I like DUCHARME. But as a head coach right now, he does not give the best for the Montreal Canadiens to become better. Example, yesterday, Biron, Gallagher go in the lineup. Did you see the TOI? Did you see the time of the ice for Biron? 16 minutes. Gallagher for 13 something. So in the time, he dropped Pitlick from the top to the bottom. And he played 8 minutes. Do you know how many points have Pitlick in the last 5 games? He's dominated with Zuski with most points. And he dropped Pitlick down. He did with Romanov. But yesterday, Romanov played 20 minutes. Why? Suddenly, Romanov become your best. He's a jungle. He's swift with TOI. He shift the line all the time. It's disorganized. You have no structure. You have no system. It's bad. And you need to do something. Can you, Jeff Gordon, start with PETRY and then DUCHARME? It's a time. Finish the season with Luke Richardson. Fire DUCHARME and Bellows. Let's finish this way and then go get your man for next year. But right now, DUCHARME, it does not respond for what the player need at that moment. It's looking bad. It's bad. This is the worst team in the history of Montreal Canadiens. The fan does not want to watch. We're not excited to watch the Montreal Canadiens. We just see how much they're going to lose tonight. It's completely disgusting to see the Montreal Canadiens right now. And unfortunately, you have to blame someone. It's the coach at that moment. It's one of them. I understand you guys going to respond to me. Oh, he's not only one. But he is right now controlling the team. The destination of that team, the journey of that team, the right. It's not looking good. He lost the locker room. It is what it is. So do you want to finish the year with him and finish the year like we are like now? I don't know. If it was me right now, it's the right time to fire DUCHARME. Finished the year with Luke Richardson. He can speak English, French, Chinese. It's not a matter. Come on, we are 2022 anymore. Jesus. Anyhow, we'll see what Jeff Gordon and Ken Hughes is going to do for the next couple of weeks for the Montreal Canadiens. As a fans, I'm telling you right now, you have to be patient. I understand that. You have to be patient because the next couple of years is going to be hard for the Montreal Canadiens. Too bad contract. I'm coming with other video because Marc Bergevin did not help the Montreal Canadiens with his back contract. I have so much to tell you right now, but I have to stop because he's already over 20 minutes at that moment, and it's too long to a video. But I'm a fire up right now. Can you see that? I'm fire up. Yes, I am. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please tell me what you think about my video. Tell me what you think about PETRY, the Montreal Canadiens, the DUCHARME, what you will do, what is the plan, what is your plan, what are you thinking as a fan for Montreal Canadiens? Are you like me right now, fire up and tired and frustrated and disappointed, and you want to give up, but we cannot because we have a fans? But as us, maybe my age, grow with Guy Lafleur, and those years, the success in Montreal, and see this year, it's completely frustration. I'm frustrated about this part over there, and I don't know to do what the best for the Montreal Canadiens right now. But right now, we need to step up Jeff Gordon and Ken Hughes. I understand you need to be patient, but at some point, you need to make some action to change at least what could change for the next 40 games, 38 games you have to rest for the rest of the season. This is complete another video of the Let's Talk Habs with the hockey coach guru called FRENCHY. Understand it's a long video. I apologize, but I need to get out what I have inside of me for the last couple of games and the couple of days. And of course, you, in me, we have greatness inside of you. Thanks again for watching another video of the series called the Let's Talk Habs with hockey coach guru called FRENCHY for the Hockey Nation Live Show. Before we leave, we want to remind you, please, likes, tell me what you think about the Montreal Canadiens. I look forward for next week for another weekly Montreal Canadiens, your Bleu Blanc Rouge. Have an amazing, great week, everybody.